How about you, Joe? What's been your journey over this last 18 years? What have you been involved in?
Well, I've served in different capacities in local churches. Initially, when we were assigned to go to Florida and to be a part of what was going on there, it was necessary for me to find some way of having some income.
His first permeation assignment was when we went to Florida.
And so
He had never been a permeator.
No, I hadn't been a permeator. I got a position in the largest Methodist church there in Orlando, and was on a team of ministers, and had responsibility for new people and for setting up a course which introduced people and gave them the opportunity of becoming into the membership of the church. That was my primary assignment. So it meant a lot of calling and a lot of personal encounter with people and follow-up with people and holding courses that introduced them to the church and all. And I can say I think it was a fairly effective form of ministry. It got to be a routine after a while that sort of like cookie cutter, you know. You go through and get a group of people to go through and get transferred into the membership of the church. But it worked well. And I felt that I was well received there.
Well, the homeless program was a big highlight, I think, of that ministry.
Yeah, that's right. But I felt that was a significant point of engagement in that church. And there was a change of leadership there and a turnover of practically all of the leadership in the church, as was common within Methodist circles. And then
And your bishop called you back to Boston.
got called back to, well, it was one of the district superintendents here in this New England Annual Conference who said, I've got an opening here, would like to have you come, you know. And so we...
and those were great years, those two churches that Joe served to kind of conclude his ministry. They were kind of the bookends of local churches on each end of his professional journey.
There was one that was the church, the Methodist church in Winthrop, Massachusetts, which is overlooking Logan Airport.
Boston Harbor.
And the harbor there. And it's a very self-contained community. And so I sensed that I had some impact in my ministry, not only to the church, but to the community itself. From there, after being there, we lived there 5 years or so. And then went to the church in Providence, Rhode Island, and had a...
That was more of an urban church.
Yeah, it was inner city, really. But that's where I pretty well wrapped things up, including with that church. And it was an interesting group of people to work with. Much more conservative and an older congregation.
As are most in New England.
But it was racially mixed, and it was in a changing community. So I was there for those years and concluded my ministry there.